Welcome one, welcome all to episode 39 of Fab Life with Lauren and Lee, season 2. If you are listening, things probably won't sound that much different to you because it's audio only. If you are watching on YouTube, you can see that we are in an unknown foreign land.
Oh my
saviour
gosh.
This week. We're stood up.
We're stood up.
Actually, maybe our voices sound a little bit different because we're stood up.
We're probably more present.
A lot more present. It feels a bit strange, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it is weird.
It feels like I'm about to do some sort of broadcast to the nation.
Yeah.
Which maybe I am.
We are facing windows as well, so we'll explain it all to you, I guess. So we are in Voices radio studio. So if you watch on YouTube, step back. Oh, you can see it. That's great. So yeah, it's in King's Cross where I do my market with Jolly Sticks, and I was like, mate, we can't find a studio.
Well, basically,
help us out.
We're very annoyed with the Vauxhall podcast studio. We're going to have words, but they're fully booked this week. They seem well, they're not fully booked, but the times that they're booked with only the times we can do.
Don't suit our busy schedules, do they?
They really don't. So I said, Lauren, we're just going to have to not do one this week. And she said, Lee, we can't let down the listeners. I said, Lauren, we can. I don't have time. Anyway.
It's when I have to butt in because he is doing stand-up. He's like, facing forward. You're not looking at me. You're like, anyway. I said to my mum.
It's weird. I feel like I am doing some sort of performance.
Especially with the windows because, hi. Just as we were about to start, a woman came in and asked if we were still doing the Christmas trees.
I know. Well, that's showbiz for you. 1 minute you're doing a hit podcast and the next minute being inquired for Christmas trees.
Great.
So, yeah, you found this studio and thank you to Voices for letting us
Hey, we love
this.
it. We love the crew at Voices. Shout out.
Yes, we do. So welcome back. Welcome one, welcome all. You've got yourself a little coffee, haven't you?
Yeah, what have you got there, Lily?
Oh, my God. I have got a mulled wine, and I have to say, I had a mulled wine last Sunday.
First one
of the season. Not gonna lie, it wasn't great. Great. No,
It's hard to get wrong, I think, as well.
Well, they got it wrong. It was a little bit tasteless.
Yeah.
This one, however, is absolutely delightful. It has a real nice level of sweetness to it.
Well, I saw the guy. We got it from Morty and Bob's, another cold drop yard establishment. And I saw him doing the fresh batch and he was fishing out the cloves. So they're putting in the good stuff.
Excellent.
It's not bottled. Sometimes it's just fresh, like from a bottle, innit?
Yeah, well, we are here at the market where you do your cookie market.
Yeah, mate.
And
so good.
Honestly,
I don't know what I said, mate, then.
She is walking around like she owns the place. She's like, oh, hi, everyone. Oh, hi. It's like me at Television Centre.
It is, honestly. If you need the dustpan and brush this week, because I'm going to be dropping names that you don't know.
She's bought me a delightful kind of donut curry type
curry
thing.
Pan, yes.
And I'm not a massive fan of curry.
No, I did think, I was like, but I knew it was going to be salty and sweet, and you just needed a little something, didn't you?
A little something. And I tell you what, I'd have got two if I knew I was going to be stood up for 40 minutes.
I am getting tired, let me tell you.
We're stood up, so...
It is weird. That's why you're stood... It's like you're waiting for a train or something. You're like...
I am.
I quite like it. I like to stand up on a night out because it keeps your juices flowing.
I don't. I love...
Or on a stool.
I love a sit down.
Do you? I love a bar stool. That's my optimum. If you're all on a bar stool, everyone's present, and then, if people come and then there's no seats, they can stand and everyone feels part of it. You ever been on a night out where, I used to do this on work nights out when I had an office job, and you'd all be on them, cool couches in a pub, and then someone new arrives, there's no chair for them, and then even if they get a normal chair, they're so much higher than everyone else.
Yes.
Or they have to stand, and then they go, oh, I'm gonna go, guys.
Or they perch on the arm of the chair,
and it's just really awkward.
So
yeah, bar stools all the way. Longevity on a night out.
Well, these things you do have to think about. You do have to think about. Now, no guest this week. What a great guest David Ames was. Lovely.
He was so good.
Lots of lovely messages from you all.
About David. And also, if you're here because you listened and you liked it after David, leave us a review, because our numbers are going up, So there must be some newbies sticking around for some reason.
Oh, I know. We're as shocked as you are.
So, give us the old 5-stars on Apple or Spotify or wherever you like to listen. We really appreciate it.
It's Spotify Wrapped rant season, isn't it? Where they
I've not gone in fully.
Give you a kind of roundup of your kind of year of what you've been listening to.
I had did you see
the festival one where you can
How have you done that? Everyone's fucking doing it.
Instafest apt or whatever, but mine, oh my god, there's like Adele, Shania Twain,
A Guy Can Dream,
Ben Platt. Oh, I was like, I will buy tickets to that. The Smash Cast, that was particularly hilarious.
Oh my god, niche,
really niche. And then McFly got in there.
McFly,
I love McFly. I really
Me too.
love McFly.
I didn't have you as like a boy band.
It shocks me that I love McFly.
Do you really listen to him on the sly?
I listen to McFly on the sly.
Baby girl.
Ask me why.
Because I don't know why. Oh, that was the same word.
Yeah, fucked it. But we had a lovely message from Stacey Randall. Lovely Stacey.
Great.
Gorgeous. One of our top listeners. Quite literally, she got her Spotify Wrapped today, and I think it said she averaged something like 21,000 hours listening to Fab Life with Lauren.
Oh my god, get lost.
Oh my god, yes, get lost.
We haven't.
What a blast from the past saying get lost.
I love saying get lost. Get lost. It could be.
I know you are, but what am I?
Get lost. It could be good though. Get lost as well, couldn't it? You could be like, oh, get lost. Oh my god, what?
Maybe we should bring it in. Get lost.
Yeah, really good. I might start just saying it in front of the family at Christmas, see if it picks up again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anywho, oh my gosh. So they do podcasts on Spotify. Really good.
We're on it.
No, I mean, in your...
right, on the Wrapped. Yeah.
You do know we're being recorded. It goes out. Other people listen to it.
You do know this is a podcast. I know it's a lot of drivel. It's a lot of drivel.
Also, we might be featured on Voices this week on their schedule or the week after, so we'll promote that when we do.
Oh,
I've just seen someone I know. Don't think she saw me because she was like,
oh gosh,
why the fuck is Lauren in
Lawrence just waved at passerbys.
And they didn't wave back.
Oh no, I hate that feeling.
You just bring it back down, don't you? Pretend you were itching your head or something awful. We were going to talk about Christmas presents this week.
We were.
How do you feel about that? Have you done any shopping?
Well, 'tis the season to
Looming.
be jolly. Yes,
yeah.
It's December tomorrow. What did I say? September?
Well, this drops on Advent Calendar Day.
What the first? Do you have an Advent calendar still?
I do.
Oh, of course
Sandra, big shout out to Sandra, as you know, she's a big listener. She gets us all one. I mean, she's actually going to be embarrassed because she doesn't get you one. So now about it.
She doesn't have to get me one.
She loves to just get
my
Advent
dad
calendars.
used to get us, because he'd say the chocolate was so terrible in Advent calendars, he used to get like a bar of Galaxy and label each square. Like 1, 2, 3, because he was like, it was such rubbish chocolate.
But that's why you have to get the Dairy Milk
chocolate.
I don't like the shit ones. It's got to be Dairy Milk. I've actually got a Reese's one this year.
Oh, I love Reese's Pieces.
And it goes, and it's a circle, and it goes round, and then it drops.
Oh.
And so you don't know what cup you're gonna get.
What like a kind of like lottery?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Come on in my day.
I know. Come on in my day.
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
It's come on since my day.
Oh sure.
Things have come on
since your
Galaxy label.
Your Galaxy labelled days. Yeah, we've got a few Advent calendars.
I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm kind of like.
Are you nervous?
Well, no, I'm not nervous, but I keep looking at the camera. Addressing the camera, but also I feel so terribly close to you. It's a bit odd. Ooh.
Why? What have you got?
Getting a bit shuddery.
I feel like I can dance though. I just went to the back for dance.
Chocolate.
Oh, I'll eat anything. No, I won't.
Oh, she'll put anything in her mouth.
Oh, how's your father? I love Galaxy and Dairy Milk, just like the classic. I love a whole nut.
Are you a Galaxy or a Dairy Milk? That's the question.
Depends what. I quite like
Galaxy or Dairy Milk.
I'd probably prefer a plain Galaxy, but if I was going Dairy Milk, I'd have to have like a whole nut.
Oh, okay, right.
You know what I mean?
I think if it was me, I think I'm edging towards Dairy Milk.
Oh, yeah.
I love a fruit and nut.
Hey, you can't go wrong. That's Sandra's favourite. And I remember like my mum, if we went to the shop when we were kids, she was like, oh, get me a fruit and nut. And I feel like because of diet culture in the noughties and 90s of like our parents, she probably like was told that was the healthier one because it had raisins in it. Do you know what I mean? Of course. Because I'd always be like, why don't you just get like a normal bar of chocolate? But it was always fruit and nut.
I also like their dime. They have a dime... Dairy Milk dime.
No, they don't. Oh, with the chunks in. Yeah, I have. Oh. I thought you meant a regular dime. I like, oh my God, it's just fallen out my head. What the fuck do I like? I've just forgot. I keep doing this. It's really bad.
God, okay,
do you think I'm getting dementia?
Well, no.
I think the brain cells are definitely getting killed off one by one.
I definitely have felt like that post-COVID and post-drinking 17 times a day. I don't know which one it might have been.
Before, just disclaimer, when we were meeting outside and Lee was getting his mulled wine, I got a coffee because I've got a busy weekend ahead for Dolly Stick's got a few double bookings and all that shit. And you said, I haven't drunk for the past 2 nights. Well, I did have a wine last night, but that doesn't count.
Monday, to be fair. No, I had one. No, when I say drunk, I mean like got drunk.
Yeah, 2 don't count.
No, well, I only had 1.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I had just a glass of wine because I got my hair cut. Thank you if anyone has noticed. If you're watching on YouTube, got my hair cut. And they've moved salon. Big drama with my hairdresser.
Why?
Oh, big drama. Can't really go into it for legal reasons. Well, nothing legal going on, but more like don't want to gossip. So he's moved and kind of become his own self-employed hairdresser now. And I've obviously gone over to him because you stick around. You stick with your hairdresser.
It's not for the salon, is it?
It's not for the salon.
No.
And anyway, this new salon's got a bar. He was like, you can have a glass of wine with this.
Where is this salon?
Oh, it's in Tottenham Court Road, Lauren. It's in Tottenham Court Road. You should go. So I was like, I'm gonna have to christen this new hairdresser.
You'd be having a drink every time.
Yes, I will. Well, I said to him, what we'll do is, if I'm ever going on a night out, I'll book in for a haircut and then have pre-drinks during the haircut.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I did do that.
Because then you're in town.
Exactly. And you're pissed. You've got a fresh new do.
Oh, my God. And you come out just looking like, see, she's waving at me now.
Oh, look, she's waving at you.
So she manages the market and also like a lot of other events that go on around here.
Okay.
And she probably just was confused when she saw my little face in here on the wrong day of the week.
It's a bit odd, isn't it? People are walking past and looking at what we're doing.
It's quite nice, Ron Shaw. I wish you can see why DJs would like it, because often like Voices does a lot of music because they'd be stood and they can have all the windows open in the
We're stood in front
summertime.
Of a DJ
yeah,
deck.
it's got all the stuff.
Be a DJ?
I did.
Do you know what? I would quite like to be a DJ, a disc jockey.
I wanted to disc jockey for all the pensioners listening there. Yeah, I always wanted to be one. And I used to listen in our student house. Might have said this before. We didn't have a TV in our living room.
Right.
We all had one in our room because it was like 6 of us. So we'd just have a radio. And we just listened to Radio 1 and like new music. And then when Radio 1 got a bit too much on the weekend, in the evening, when it goes a bit drum and bassy, we'd switch it to Radio 2.
Oh, right, okay. Sign of things to come.
Yeah. That's your future,
now
guys.
Now you're going, we're Radio 2, and then does it get to the evening and you're like, bit of Radio 4, bit of Radio 4.
Oh, do you know what? I would never have listened to Radio 4 if it wasn't for Freddie. Him and his family.
Does he listen to the Archers?
Oh, no, that's why he draws the line at the Archer. Do you?
No, but I think I would start. I think it's very much
my friend
me.
Ed, Ed?
Yes.
He listens to the Archers, like, religiously.
Oh, right.
And for one of his birthdays, his husband took him to where it's, like, set, that fictional town.
Oh, well, guess what?
What?
I'm sure you've heard the news. Friend of the pod, Ben, who's probably still on season 1, episode 4. Neighbours is coming back, isn't it?
I think. What do you think about this?
What a waste of time. Everyone banging on. I knew it would come back. I absolutely
I'm
knew
fuming for Kylie Minogue.
Why? Yeah,
because
she got roped
She went out there with Jason.
Oh my God, now it's on Freevee or whatever it's called.
Amazon. Oh, is that an Amazon
Freevee
service?
Or something. Yeah.
Oh, they've not even put it on Prime. That's an insult.
Oh, it's an insult to the cast of Neighbours.
Also, what they going to do?
It's the same old shit. They've been gone for 2 months.
Even, like, the actual neighbours will be like, oh, I just signed that bloody book for you, or whatever happens in the last episode. I'm sure they all sign a book. That's how they get all the old characters back.
Right.
And they're going to be like, I'm not friends with you now because you made me get all nostalgic and you've not moved.
Are they going to wake up and go, it was all a dream?
Oh, fuck. I think they've done that before in Neighbours, haven't they? With, like, a dream storyline. It's a cop-out.
This is just exactly why. I just thought, it's going to come back. Of course it's going to come back. They're doing this big hoo-ha.
Big petition.
And then, like, now it's back to... I mean,
maybe we could be in it.
The fans of Neighbours. Well, I can't do an Australian accent very well.
But they always get British people over in it, don't they?
Well, Janet Street Porter's had a little cameo in Neighbours.
No. Did she fly out?
She flew out, yeah.
Because, no, they did some in...
on Zoom.
In lockdown where they were, like, recorded scenes here.
Oh, right.
And then they were actually... Because Denise Van Outen was in it.
Oh,
and they did... Do you remember when they did a soap swap? And it was someone from Emmerdale went into... Emmerdale, and then they were actually... Because Denise Van Outen was in it. Oh, right. And then they were actually... Because Denise Van Outen was in it. And they did a soap swap. And it was someone from Emmerdale went into... Emmerdale, and then they were actually... Because Denise Van Outen was in it. Oh, right. And then they were actually... Because Denise Van Outen was in it. And it was someone from Emmerdale went into... Oh no, that's Home and Away again. I'm mixing them up again.
Yeah.
That busty lady, the blonde Marilyn.
I don't really watch Home and Away.
No, I think she's like Marilyn, and she went into Emmerdale and they swapped.
Oh.
It was a bit odd, but they were playing new characters.
Okay.
It was very weird. It just didn't make any sense.
Well, anyway, Neighbours is back, so I just
let us know what you think about that, guys, because I think it's scandal. I think they've made a big mistake.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's good for, I guess, people who want their jobs back, but I just think wait at least a year.
Susan Kennedy could have written a book or something. She'd have got work.
Yeah.
Who won't get work? Toadie?
I don't know any of these characters.
They're the only ones I know. Toadfish.
What was your favourite soap as a kid?
We
will get onto Christmas gifting soon.
Yeah, eventually. Well, my brother got hardcore into Coronation Street.
Really?
It was through the when Thingy was killing everyone, Richard.
Oh my God,
Richard and Gale. Yeah, Hillman. Yeah,
absolute brilliant story.
Everyone was watching.
One of the best.
One of the best. I didn't have streaming then.
There with Trevor and Little Mo with the iron.
Oh, see, I've never really watched EastEnders. That's like the one.
Okay.
What did she do? Did she?
Oh, she was in a domestically violent relationship.
Did she go to prison for it?
I don't know what she did. I think they ended up hiding the body in because Little Mo was such a lovely little character. God love her. She was little. She was called Little Mo because of Big Mo. Do you know Big Mo is Gary Oldman's sister? Have we talked about this?
Is that Big
before?
Mo? Yeah. Can you believe that?
I bumped into her once in a cafe and I was a bit starstruck.
Did she really talk like that? It's really Cockney, innit?
And she did an interview recently and they're like, she's at like the TV Choice Awards or something, and she's there and she goes, who are you excited to see anyone here tonight? She's on the red carpet and she goes, well, I don't know who's here. And then she goes, the cast of Love Island. She goes, nah, I don't watch it. It's literally like, she's like brilliant. And the poor little interviewer who's this like young girl being like,
she's trying to get the next step and then, being a presenter.
Have you seen that one with that rock band? I can't remember who it is. And she goes, she walks up and she goes, oh my God, are you guys as excited as I am? And he goes, well, clearly not. Like, such a kind of British, just like...
Was it the Arctic Monkeys? They're normally knobheads.
No, it was quite a well-known... I think it was like Stone Roses or something.
Yeah, because Arctic Monkeys, they're not really well-known, are they?
I don't know.
That's a joke. They're absolutely huge, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know whether they weren't in America or whatever.
He's quite fit, the main guy.
That is like era
All right,
like,
Jermaine Genius is back.
Of like those indie bands, the Killers, the Arctic Monkeys, the whatever, the Rockabys,
they've all got weird names. What were they called? I know what you mean though, and it was some B's on the end of T's. Plain white tees. The Maccabees. The plain white tees.
The plain white tees.
That's like the tribute band that goes to Grimsby and St Helens.
Yeah, the Rockabys.
Rockabys on in Hard Rock Cafe tonight.
Oh, the Maccabees, that was it.
The Maccabees. The Maccabees. Oh.
And then it was like it was just it was the Killers, the something else.
I can't even think of it.
But,
Raise the Light.
Nickelback. I loved Nickelback.
I defy anyone to not sing along.
Defy them.
I'm defying gravity right now. I
quite literally am. I want to sit down.
Yeah, I'm laughing more freely.
It's quite giddy.
I know. Have you finished your mould?
No, not yet.
Please, have a sip. I'm tempted to steal a beer from the thing. Do you think Toby would let me?
I think he's not here to say, and you could always pay for it. I mean, we've got the money.
We've got the money, hon. I'm going to get one. Do you want some?
Maybe not a beer, but I've still got my mulled wine. Don't worry about me. I'll just carry on while Lauren just knits this beer. But what we were going to talk about this week was, do it for the listeners, the ASMR. Oh, nice.
Push it back. Great.
We're going to talk Christmas gifting, so we don't condone stealing things, but we're going to talk. So, have you started your Christmas shopping?
Oh my God, I have.
Have you?
Literally in the past few days, I've started my Christmas shopping, and do you know what spurred it on? A little Black Friday.
Christmas.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot there was something we were leading to. Black Friday, and I never normally get involved in a Black Friday, but I wanted to get my mum something, which I can't say because she fucking listens. Hey mum. Yeah, I wanted to get her something and it was quite expensive, and I was like, hang on a minute. Black Friday.
Well, do you know what I miss about Black Friday?
Tell me. People nicking tellies?
Because, well, it used to be... never really used to be online, did it? So
Cyber
Black
Monday.
Friday used to be basically, what's the word? Kind of survival of the fittest.
IRL. You had to be there at 5 a.m, didn't you?
People scrambling over each other. And I used to love watching the scenes of destruction the next day in the news of, like, people... you know, basically stamping over their fellow citizens to get 5% off a telly.
And they normally raise the prices before, like the months before, so that when it gets to Black Friday, they can bring them back down. That's one of the tactics.
And then it also used to just be on a Friday. Now,
and it used to just be tech.
Week.
Did it start out as tech? So it was like tellies and big items, and now it's like everything. It's like your wine.
So do you have a lot to buy for this Christmas?
Well, we always...
Are you and Freddie getting each other presents?
We are, but we might try and not get us anything big.
Right.
You run out of things to buy for someone as well.
Why don't you get the man that has everything?
Yeah, I mean, he's got me. Do you know what I mean? That's what you were leading to.
I couldn't
Thanks,
bring myself
darling.
to say it myself, but I thought if anyone will say it, Lauren will.
It'll be me. Well, you know I am humble, babes, you know. I don't know what to get him, but we've got sister-in-laws, got my brothers, got my dads, all in the past couple of days.
Well, you know what we do now? We do Secret Santa.
You do, don't you?
So, and it
That's
works
good.
an absolute treat. So instead of buying each other like a £30 to £40 present, we just have one member of the family that we get given. We have this website where we put our names in. It gives us a little...
Can you suggest gifts as well? I think I've seen this.
Yes, you can put a wish list.
So that's good.
So, and then we have £100 budget to spend on.
So then they get a good present.
Yeah. And so I've actually already bought my Secret Santa because of the wish list, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go on and do it.
Oh my God, love that.
My sister has got some overspill on presents for Parker's birthday, my little nephew. So she was like, do you want to buy these off me for his birthday?
Great.
Perfect. Sorted.
Oh yeah, because he's a Crimbo baby.
He's
just
a Crimbo
before.
baby. Yeah, in a couple of weeks. And then, I only have to buy like a couple of kids' presents. I live above a toy shop, so yes, I'm loving life this year.
Oh my God.
I've got to get a present we're doing a Secret Santa in our friendship group, so I've got to get a present for one of those, and that's just going to be like a jokey £15 present.
We might do that with what we're doing. Maybe I've said this on the pod before. We're doing a meal on our anniversary, and then we're doing a sweepstake for the World Cup of the people who like all live around, so like Rosh, Lauren, MJ, Ben and Adam. So we're doing that, and then I was like, maybe we'll do Secret Santa on top. And then Freddie was like, you're going to end up spending loads of money on this one day though. Because we don't, I don't really get people presents. I remember one Christmas when we went for that brunch and I got you that tote bag, but weirdly that week I saw I can't talk after 2 sips of beer. I saw something for everyone that was quite small. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to, you know, like when you see something, it really reminds you of someone.
It adds up.
But it adds up. And then last year, hilarious, I think I might have told you this, I always get Ben, friend of the pod, a present at Christmas. He's like the only friend I really still get a present for. So I bought him a lovely plant and like a concrete hand-cast plant pot and something else. Can't remember what the other thing was. Anyway, it was like, oh, I've got your present here, I'll drop it round. He was like, no problem. Oh, it was a lovely vermouth. I always get him something from this, like, really nice, him and his partner. Like, there's a great shop called Little France on Church Street. There's a couple of them. There might be one near you.
Oh.
They're amazing. They do, like, lovely bottles of, like, vermouth and, like, bottled spirits, wines, etc. So I was like, got him one of them. Anyway, rocks up and he was like, oh yeah, let me just get your present. And we couldn't go in because they were having his partner's family around for Christmas. Like, we could have gone in, but we were like, we won't, like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'll just go get your present. Off he trots. Comes back. Do you know what he got me?
What?
A Christmas pudding.
What? He had that in the cupboard, he hadn't got your present.
Well, He
was just like, what can I get her?
And he's never said anything, and he won't ever get to this episode. So
If I clip it and put it on social media.
But I'm so ready, because I'm not going to do any presents really this year apart from like family and Freddie. But I'm nervous now because he's probably going to get me one, and I'm going to say, well, I didn't get you one after the old Christmas pudding debacle.
Do you even like Christmas pudding? I hate Christmas pudding.
I don't mind it on Christmas Day, but that's the only time I eat it.
Don't even eat. Do you know what? I don't like Christmas pudding. I don't like mince pies, or as I call them, pies. I don't like. I don't really like. Well, I don't like sprouts.
I don't like
There's
sprouts.
a lot of,
They're just mini cabbages.
Christmas things that I'm not. And you know what I do on Christmas, right? I
Tell
don't
us, Lee.
eat a lot.
Tell King's Cross.
Yeah, thank you. I am cross about this. This is Queen's Cross. So I on Christmas Day, do you know what I hate?
Food? Everything?
In general.
Everything about the day. Gluttony.
Gluttony. You know what my idea of hell is?
Being force-fed a lot of food.
Yes, that. But also going to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Is it?
I just find
a lot of pressure.
Totally
A lot of pressure.
Grotesque. There's no pressure on me. It's watching the people who feel pressured to one, break even, or two, make some sort of profit by gorging themselves on a buffet. And honestly, it knocks me sick.
Yeah, does it?
On Christmas Day, you see people filling their plates with shit
mound of
that
food
they don't need to eat. There's always way too much cooked. I'm like, don't buy as much. Every year we have leftover turkey. And I'm like, what's for lunch? Turkey sandwich, turkey soup, turkey mousse.
And they do this turkey sweater to wear at New Year.
It's so annoying. In fact, last year I was like, can we just get chicken? This is another thing.
Small.
I said, turkey is the driest meat
very dry.
you will ever eat. It's dry. It's pretty tasteless because it's actually quite good for you. Okay?
Yeah, low in fat, lean.
It has a chemical in it that makes you want to sleep. That's why you always get tired after Christmas dinner.
Doesn't.
Yes, it does. And no one likes turkey, really. So I said, let's get chicken. We love chicken. You can get a nice, juicy chicken, okay? And unfortunately, my mum, who is like tradition. Oh, we can't get a chicken on Christmas. We have to get turkey. Oh, no, you can't do this. Oh, no, we can't have Yorkshire pudding.
The tradition police.
Why are you depriving yourself of happiness on the one day of the year which markets itself as the happiest day of the year?
Well, it's because bloody Grinch in the corner over here is like, no, I don't like it.
No, I'm just like, let's make it as nice as possible for us.
Sure.
And my dad was like, well, he is true. And we buy this big fuck off turkey. Anyway, everyone devours it. They put loads on their plate. And then when we get to the board games and I want to play a board game, everyone's like,
I'm asleep. I have my own little nut roast, so I don't sleep either, really.
No, and also, like, you want to save space for the chocolates. You want to save space for, your number 25 on your advent calendar or on my Galaxy bar. And
then you're like 26, 27, 28. Yeah, you do. You just wait a bit. Does your Christmas dinner get later and later, though, every year? So you never get to dessert?
We have ours around about 3.
Do you? I think that's quite common, but some years my mum's like, I'm still behind. It's like 4 o'clock. Don't eat anything, you'll ruin your appetite. And it's like, I'm fucking starving here. I had a piece of toast at 9 a.m.
Yeah, well, we usually have a bacon sandwich when we get up.
Yeah, you said this. Good.
I'll start on the mimosas then.
Yeah, get the mimosas
11 a.m.
out.
I'll probably go on to hard gin.
Fantastic, just to get him through it.
Just to get me through it. And then we always have prawn cocktail starter, salmon and prawn cocktail starter.
Yeah, that's what Freddie's family have. And they have salmon blinis for breakfast as well.
Very nice, very
we
nice.
don't. My dad comes around with
Too
this
much
big
salmon, if you ask me, if you're going to have that as a starter.
Well, he has a prawn cocktail.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I see.
Not with salmon, yeah. Well, you must have loads of fish. I bet your dad's trying to get rid of it.
We did. Well, last Christmas Eve, we had a lobster platter.
Oh, right.
Oh my God, hark at him.
I know.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Austerity hasn't reached.
King.
The newborn fish merchant. Excellent. I was going to tell you something then, and I can't remember what it was.
I've just gone on a massive rant as well.
About turkey, of all things.
God, how did that come out? It's because I'm stood up.
I know, you really could express,
Yeah,
I think.
it was like a dead talk.
It was a dead talk.
Dead talk.
My mum does all the meats. She adds a new meat every year. Honestly, yeah, she loves the meats, I'll Sam.
It'll be a happy Christmas for Sandra. Doing all the meats.
She has lamb, beef,
Does she?
turkey,
See, I love lamb.
pork and gammon.
Oh, God, she does all the meats.
Honestly, she does all the meats. And then there's about 4 types of potato.
What do you mean?
She does croquet potatoes, mash, and roast potatoes.
No wonder
Sometimes-
she's behind. I'm surprised she does it by 4. She must start at 4 a.m. in the morning.
I know. Sweet potatoes as well. Sweet potato.
You don't need sweet potatoes.
No, you don't. I think she saw that on an American TV programme.
Yeah. And
She loves an Americanism, our Sam.
Does she?
Yeah. I wonder if she's put the decks up yet.
The decks. Yeah, I know. Have you got your tree up yet?
No, do you know what we're gonna do as well? We decided before. We've got like a garland and like a Merry Christmas like banner thing, and lots of other bits. We're just gonna do them. We're not gonna do the tree, because I've got like markets all the way up to Christmas. So then by the time we get a tree, it'll be you're right there, Lee. It'll be a week of a tree.
Yeah.
Of a real, and we get a real tree because we don't have our flat's so tiny.
Right.
So I might get like a little one to put on my market stand and then just have it at home.
Get one of those like decorative or lamps or something.
That's what I'm good, because we have lots of other bits and bobs that we have around, but we're not going to get a tree. And I do love having a tree, because actually when we had a lockdown wedding, we had the trees in all the pictures of the illegal little lasagna party we had at the flat after.
You had an illegal one, yeah.
Just a legal lasagna party. We were in tier 4. Remember those days?
Oh, I love a lasagna as well.
Oh God, veggie! It was so good. Everyone complimented Freddie on it the next day.
I bet.
Made his own veggie lasagna for our wedding.
But was it more tasty because it was illegal? It was naughty.
Yeah, it was.
Dirty.
And I think no one expected to get fed, because, you know, it was all on the sly kind of thing. And then we all went back to the flat, and he was like, lasagna anyone? And the whole flat was like toasty and warm, and handing out plates with this lasagna on. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, well, we were
Mems.
on lockdown.
Yeah. Oh, you FaceTime me, I think. I think you FaceTime me and I just passed you round. I was like, Lee's here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, well, actually, I guess this Christmas will probably be the first proper Christmas, proper crimbo, where, like,
where no one's
kind of
worried
over
about
it, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I tell you what, there's illness galore going around, and people just don't seem to care anymore.
You just don't want it to hold you back, do you? Because it's just boring. Like, generally, being ill is
funny,
shit.
Isn't it, how Brits are just like, we've moved on from that now.
Yeah, let's get over it. And I saw someone the other day, like you said, like, if you see someone with a mask on, I saw someone at an event the other day and they'd chosen to keep the mask on. That's their prerogative, that's fine. But I'm like, if you're really worried, just don't go, because it's not protecting you that much, is it?
Well, I did get a little
or they're
message
ill
on TikTok saying, the reason I wear a mask is because I'm immunocompromised and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Now,
fine.
listen, I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
gonna
think
go at
about that.
But it's like, the context of it was different. But I suppose, actually, some people... some people are a little bit more cautious about it.
Yeah,
so we should be
I didn't think about that,
sympathetic.
actually. God, I'm a bad person.
I know, I feel bad now as well.
Slap on the wrist.
Let's talk about turkeys again. Christmas gifting. I feel like I've got ahead of the game this year, but
So
I'm
you're
terrible.
on the ticket as well. You're on the...
Also, I need to do most of mine online, because whenever I go out to Christmas shop, I'll like find a tiny little gift for someone, and I'll be like, you know what, I deserve a treat for that.
Me too, and then I spend loads of money.
£400 coat as a little treat for me this Christmas.
Yeah, I do that.
And I come home and I'm like, it's gonna be a fantastic Christmas, guys. I've got all these gifts for myself.
And don't I look great?
Yeah. So I think now I just need to do online, get it done, get it sent to my parents' house if I can. So
I did that last year, and I haven't done that this year, and I need to on the next couple of online ones.
Yeah.
My mum has all good wrapping paper. Don't have to worry about wrapping it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I usually get my mum to wrap mine.
I love wrapping. That's the one ritual
In fact,
I like to do.
I love a gift bag.
Yeah, a bit of tissue over the top.
One time when I lived in Manchester, there was a gift wrap service in the Arndale, and I went there and had it all gift wrapped, and I came back with like this glorious wrapped paper, and they were like, "You didn't
do that.
No.
Would you know what the one thing is when you take it on the train? I like a bit of a theme. We're gone for a brown and like maroon kind of theme this year.
Are you sustainable this year? Like the
we've tried to. And
I think that looks nice.
Isn't it nice? Well, one is like that with like a small etching on it. They are both like eco, and the other one is a burgundy, like Christmassy one. So they're together with a bit of brown string, maybe that'll look nice. Year before I repurposed all wrapping I'd had. Yeah, I was like, I got you this last year.
She did the Christmas pudding she received. Slightly hard.
I actually did. I gave it to my father-in-law.
Did you?
Well, I got him an actual present, but we were like, should we just give this your dad? Because like we're not going to eat it. Never goes off though, really, does it? Christmas pudding.
I bet he sat there sipping into his lovely bottle of vermouth while you're going, what am I going to do with this fucking Christmas?
I had to carry it round. It's fucking heavy as well. It was a big one.
Listen, Christmas is about giving, not receiving. And Ben, of all people, should know that.
Oh God, love him. Yeah.
Little gay joke for you there.
Yeah.
If you didn't get
it. All the gay listeners, the majority. All the women are like, okay, yes. I'm with you. What was I going to say then? No, I repurposed all my wrapping. I'm coming back to that really boring tangent that is wrapping paper. And the year before I did silver and pink, it was not sustainable. That was before we were really onto that. And then I put it in the bag, and by the time I got to the in-laws, fucking squashed. So I was like, why have I done this?
Yeah.
You may as well like do the thing you're doing and send it on, guys. Yeah. Don't make the mistake.
Gift bag all the way for me.
Yeah. We've bought my brother's and it's fucking massive. We bought it from like a vintage shop and it's a big thing.
Don't say it because he listens to the pod. Does Paul Crane?
Does it?
Yeah. Does he?
I don't know. Probably. If he knows we've talked about him, he'll listen.
Oh, yeah.
Because he loves
I
himself.
would do that as well.
Yeah.
I'd like fast forward and try and find my name.
Yeah. I told his girlfriend to listen because I was like, we bitch about Paul a lot. You could have a good listen. She was like, great. Yeah, but it's massive.
My favourite podcast.
Oh, bless her.
Well, I mean...
Have we talked enough?
We've talked enough, I think.
Oh, my God. Guys, let us know about Turkey. What do you think?
Honestly, like, I really did go into a full-on rant there where it's getting more...
There were arms out.
Yeah, but it was like... I just don't like this gluttonous behaviour. There's one
That's
thing
your
I don't
least
like.
favourite sin.
I don't like it when people get, like, really excited over the thought of having food. I've had this with my friends before. Where,
you eat as a fuel. You're not a foodie necessarily.
Food,
yeah.
But my friends will be like, ooh, it's Friday, which means it's curry night. And it's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And I'm like, for God, is this all you've got looking like?
Yeah, I don't really understand that either.
And it's like, it's common.
All the people ordering a Chinese when they listen, they're going to be like, oh.
It's common to get too excited about it. It's people like, oh, this will be nice.
Yeah, I
don't get excited about a lot of things though. I don't think it's an emotion I massively tap into. Do you think?
I know what you mean.
Am I an excitable kind of guy?
You're not really.
Have you ever heard me go, oh, I'm so excited to see you?
No, not me anyway. All your other friends probably. Yeah, I think I'm a bit like you, to be honest. I might say it, but I might not show it. And like sometimes people will say to me like, oh, are you excited for this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like even people have said to me before like, oh, you're excited for your holiday? And I think I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't say the emotion is excitement.
I probably get excited about holidays,
no,
actually.
I don't get excited. Until I'm there, I'm like, oh, I'm here and I'm having
I don't have my
time.
case out, though. You know, like some people are so excited they got the case out 2 weeks before.
And I don't get that holiday feeling. You know, when I wake up and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I just feel sick when I have to get up that early.
Oh, yeah, same.
Nightmare.
Anyway.
Don't get excited. Oh, God love you.
God love you.
God love you.
Well, thanks for sorting this out, Lauren. It's been.
Hey.
Do you know what? I've
Have you got into it?
To standing up.
Well, next time if we do another one here, there are stools. But
there are stools, yeah. Maybe we could perch, because you like a perch on a stool.
I love a perch, especially with a beer.
Or you stand and I'll sit on the sofa and we'll have that
and
real
then
low
we'll be like
dynamic.
this, yeah, where I'll be leaning down and you can't hear a word I'm saying normally when that happens. They're like, yeah.
When they say it 3 times and then the third one you just go, oh, yeah. And you still don't know because you just can't be bothered to say it.
Exactly.
Well, this has been episode 39 of Fab Life with Lauren and Lee, season 2. Thank you so much for listening. If you are watching on YouTube, hello, thank you. It's been great to have your company. Do leave a comment. stick a little thumbs up on the video, or we'll do what you want. And if you're listening wherever you get your podcasts, but in particular, if you're on an Apple device, then go ahead and leave us a little review if you haven't already. We do read them all. We get notified when we get new reviews, and we love some of your reviews. There's some
my God, howling. You can tell when someone's written it, what episode they've written it at, because it's normally sassing us about a certain episode. So you guys are fucking funny, man.
Yeah. Man. And also drop us a little message on Fab Life Pod on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I will be around too. Until then, it's been episode 39 of Fab Life
with Lauren and Lee.